Today, I'm really delighted to share this journey with you and with your audience. So first and foremost, Asha Mankowska at acceleratedprofitsmasters.com. And, I think nowadays we all, especially business owners, we are kind of like Renaissance men, Renaissance woman, in making, because life is really telling us to do so. So just give me a hands up if you can hear me okay. I'm just checking. Yeah. All right. Fantastic. If, we all love technology, but if anything, it's going to be not okay, let me know. I'll repeat it. Okay. If that's going to be very crucial and important, like everything we're saying, right? Okay. So my journey, it was, very, very interesting. Like every single person journey. I didn't mean to be a business owner. I became a business owner out of being the very bad and rebellious person. Basically, because I needed, I needed funds, and my parents wanted me to only become an attorney or a doctor, and they did not wanted me to distract myself with work, right? One of my top values, it's freedom. So it's going to be financial freedom, freedom of choice, to be, have, and everything, whatever you want to happen for you. So one more thing, that's why I started my business. Since at the age of 21, I had already 3 businesses that I was able to start, grow, and sell successfully, thank goodness. And it was really so much fun. Now, I became an attorney for 11 years. And that really brought me a deeper understanding of what business it's all about, but also how I don't want my life to look like, right? And then I really switched into jumping into growing, scaling, and selling businesses. And I've been doing it 20 plus years. So as you noticed, my journey was completely different, but we always start somewhere, and I think only due to my resilience and being so results oriented, result obsessed for my own businesses and my clients' results, that what elevated me and allowed me to expand into such helping and assisting such big clientele as 7, 8, and even 9-figure, either corporation B2B or clients B2C as well. So that was, in a nutshell, my journey. And right now I'm also a public speaker in internationally, besides Harvard and Yale, obviously, in many, many other places. London, I just came back from Ireland, was absolutely phenomenal too. But you know what I wanted to point out when we are talking about the journey? When we talk about clients, our journey or who we are, it doesn't really matter to them. I think what's important is what we can do for them, how we can change their life, how we can 10x their results, resolve their issues, and maybe some trigger events they are dealing with right now. Right? So that's my introduction in a nutshell.
That's really good, actually. That comes to the question of how we can 10x their results. So maybe if you tell us about who you serve first, and then go to that, or maybe why you serve them. I'm sure it's your passion. I can see that from the way you speak, but why you serve them, who you serve, and how you can bring results to them.
Mm-hmm. You know, I will. That's a great question. Thank you so much. But I will really ask myself a little bit different question.
Yeah.
Why my clients of multiple 7, 8, and maybe 9 figures not only hiring me in the first place, but why are they staying or working with me for many years and they still around? How about that?
Yeah, tell me.
That.
I'm sure everyone wants to know that secret. Not
I
everyone
know, I
shares
know.
that.
I think that's more interesting question, because again, you will put all the attention on the clients, right, and not on me. Obviously, like we said, being a client centric, I think that's and results obsessed. I think that's my typical result oriented nature. It's absolutely my passion, as you noticed. But really, you know what? I'm a typical maximizer. So what maximizer means is to take something what's good into great, or what's great into amazing, right? So that has to do with all the innovation and really under promising and over delivering. So why do I work with my clients and what they coming to me with? You know what? Many reasons. Sometimes they come to me with, okay, I would like to increase my revenue this year, right? Or increase my profitability this year. Or I would like to build my sales team even more, or attract more clients. Or maybe I'm in a place where leadership development and hiring more leaders and creating more leaders are important, right? So that's let's say clients will always come to you with one of their biggest issues that they focused on resolving right now. And what is happening when we resolve that, let's say, just to give you an example, bring a client's a company from literally zero to a few $1,000,000, or from $3 million that they couldn't reach to $7 million, right? Or 10, from 10 million to 25. So there is always the next step of growth, right? Until they wanted to sell, and then obviously cash on it, make another 33 million, and they done, maybe they up to a different adventure and journey, right? So they're coming to you, to me, always with one trigger in mind, right? But the key is when you under promise and over deliver to them, then it really will open the door into way deeper relationship and open the door into highest retention we can imagine, right? So for instance, when I had a great example. My client, it was B2C client, but growing great company with many people already, sales teams and whatnot dialed in. But the sales playbook, like I call it, it was not really to the extent that that will maximize their profitability, right? So very simple example. they gave me their goal. Oh, we want 10 million right now. I'm like, okay, great, million revenue, but what is your profitability right now? It turns out it was like 5% only. So you can imagine they were so bootstrapped into investing in trainings or marketing, getting leads, or optimizing all the systems even, right? So long story short, when we optimized their profits by completely transforming their sales systems and structure with the same product, with the same people, from 5% of profitability, we went to almost 50% of profitability. That completely changed their world, right?
Wow.
So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Anything becomes possible right now. Their freedom of choice that they can turn into their passion, enjoy their life, and growing and completely changing life globally and businesses globally. That's what I do, why I do.
Wow, that's amazing. 5% to 50%. That's a 10x.
I know.
Wow. Who would stop working with you after that, right? So that's the
Exactly.
main thing. Yeah, under promise and over deliver. That's the key. That's amazing. So what kind of businesses are you taking in now? Are you happy to take in? What's your capacity? Do you have any spare capacity? Are you taking in some businesses at the moment?
Yes. I always take in businesses because my companies are growing too.
Hmm.
So I always love a challenge, right? On B2B usually are professionals.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, B2B, B2C are professionals. So for instance, attorneys, right? That's how I started. But lots of doctors, lots of chiropractors with maybe even smaller practices. But I have amazing business academy that they can attend, and masterminds that they can really attend and get the help they need, right? On B2B, I welcome companies that again, they want to maybe increase their profitability, their sales team, the executive team, they growing their leadership, right? And what I love to do, there is a change management. Nowadays, all the companies need to change with the economy that it's fluctuating so badly, right?
Mm.
Now, we all want to have the change. We never want to change, right? So that's very difficult because transformation is never easy, right? You
Mhm.
have to have the resilience, the right mindset, support in place, all the structures and systems that are working perfectly in order to really go through innovations and transition. Most people don't understand that, right? So basically, one of my gifts, besides being a maximizer, is to simplify all the complexities. So all the complex things like structure, all the steps that needs to be taken, maybe sales process or all the processes, marketing that needs to be involved, leadership development. I can simplify and make it efficient so they can implement, my clients can implement really quickly. And I think that's the biggest difference because time is of essence, right? Time, we say, is money. Really, time is the value and the currency that it's most valuable, not only nowadays, but always, right? So that type of clients that really are committed to their growth, to
Mhm.
change, to transformation, either they're B2B or B2C, smaller business or a bigger one, I welcome. And I highly advise to schedule with me a quick call at acceleratedprofitsmasters.com. I know that you will provide all the links for anyone that is interested to connect with me. But initially, I would love to really see how we can help. What's the situation here? What's the goals, and where are the gaps or blind spots that they don't really know of?
Right. No, that makes sense. Having known you for a little while and been in touch with you, I know that you don't only look at one aspect, because most business entrepreneurs or businesses, what they think is, if they are not achieving their goals, they think, oh, it's either the sales is the problem, or it's not lead generation is the problem. But when it comes to you, you don't look at it in one aspect. You look at it as a whole, and you have so many different details that you look into, which is amazing. Could you tell us a little bit more about that, please?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like you and I, we love marketing and sales. We love that, right? So let's say a client is hiring us, and we coming in, and they say, all right, so we need more sales. Obviously, okay, fantastic. So let's look at your sales pipeline. Let's see who are your ideal clients, who are your clients right now, who you want to be your client, right? What are your products? Who is selling those products? Who is offering? What is your promise? What is your delivery? What is the client's journey with it, right? So only with putting together all those aspects, really, and making them simplistic and efficient, only then we can have your company working like an ultimate sales machine, so to speak, right? But every single thing is connected. Who do you attract? How do you attract? How do you present yourself, right? You can talk a lot about that. How do you communicate not only with your clients, but with your team members? That all matters, right? What are your finances? Are you the financial master of your company, right? Like you can tell when someone has such a great success in revenues, but their profitability is not where it could be, means that their financial mastery might not be where it's supposed to be, right? Or maybe client will come to me with an issue, my employees are not motivated or they are not performing at the highest level, right? Sales teams usually, right? What's happening? How can I do that? Well, then I can review everything, what is really happening in a company, right? What is their training? Are they receiving ongoing training in sales? Are they receiving a great communication from the executives? Are the executives back to the source? Are the executives are actually on board with seeing the vision and mission of the company, of the business owner, right? So that's why there's so many aspects we can talk about. So yes, like revenue and profitability, it's great to have. But sometimes looking into other aspects is also necessary to optimize that in order to increase the revenue, engagement, performance, and obviously profits in any economy.
Right. No, this makes so much sense, because they're all connected, and you have to make sure everything is perfect in order to get optimize the best results.
Yeah, true.
Amazing. So you did mention how they can get through to you, which is good. Could you drop the link on this chat as well, please, so then they can hear, they can see it.
Let
And
me do that for you.
let me see if I can find it. I'll drop it as well.
Yes, I have like 10,000.
I know.
Which link would you like me to drop?
Anything. Drop a few links. I will drop your LinkedIn link
Okay,
here.
I'm going to, okay. I'm going to just drop my website and how to connect with me on social media,
Yes,
and how to schedule the 15 minutes call. Would that work?
yes, that will be really good.
All right.
And then once that's done, I think
One second. Voila.
okay.
Asha's website, acceleratedprofitsmasters.com. This is the link for the 15-minute opportunity call, and LinkedIn that you've also provided. Fantastic. And the Facebook page too.
Perfect. I think that's pretty wonderful. Any final thoughts for anyone who's looking to grow? What are your final thoughts?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know, if you are ready to grow, anything is possible, right? But you have to make a decision and commit to it. So not only commit to the goal. Yes, I want to grow my business. I want to grow my results or profitability. Please also commit to the process, right? Because only then, when we can streamline our processes, and that takes time, it's not yesterday. It's not when we stressed out and bootstrapped and we can't make a rational good decisions. Only then, when our processes are being streamlined, we will get all our goals achieved.
That's
It will
absolutely.
take time, it will take resilience, it will take support. Don't be afraid to reach out to the right experts, to the right people, unless you want to do it forever. You're more than welcome to. I'm sure everyone is capable enough to do it all by themselves. I have no doubts. You can also do by yourself your sales, your marketing, your delivery, everything you want.
But it will take 1,000 years.
Yeah, but
No, that's
no one says you cannot, right?
absolutely. It'll take so many years. Would you want to waste that time, or would you rather make more money during that? That's a loss of revenue. The time you wait is a loss of revenue. And like Jim Rohn says, for things to change, you got to be changing, right? You got to be ready to change. Unless you change, nothing will change for you. And most people, they try to do it by themselves, which is actually a very, very bad decision in my opinion, because there are so many people who know these things, how to do it, and we can get their advice. They can bridge the gap. They're not gonna, they are going to be very valuable because there is an investment, and of course there is an investment. The more you pay, the more you pay attention, and then that's how you grow, right? So I think
Yeah.
it's been wonderful, Asha. Thank you very much, and it's an honor to have you on my
And you
live.
know what, Aminda, one more thing that I think I want to really add to it.
Of course.
If you still struggle with making that type of decisions, should I reach out for help? Should I, think about your brilliance, your self-worth, right? So your highest worth, your highest genius is in really focusing on that versus doing for, some tasks or day-to-day maybe activities that you can really pay someone $5 or something like that. Are you worth $5? Is your precious time? Or do you want to really focus on doing what is your genius and really deliver the value that you deserve to deliver, and other people deserve to really pay attention to and benefit from how you can change their lives?
Absolutely. That's really good advice. Thank you very much, Asha. Thank you for joining my LinkedIn Live, and yeah, hope to catch up with you soon. Take care. God bless.
Absolutely. I'll see you soon. Ciao.
Yeah.